Okay, everyone, today I want to talk a little bit about things you should probably watch out for. I don't talk a lot about this, but I think maybe it's a good time to talk about things that are out there on the internet, maybe some companies you should avoid. Maybe there's some bad business practices from people in the industry that might take advantage of you. So I'm going to go through, and I have a list here because I've never really done this before, but I just want to make sure you're doing the right thing, you're being careful, and if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Okay, so these are really inventing scams or pitfalls to watch out for. Okay, number one, there's a lot of portals out there where it says submit your idea here. Okay, and I think some of them are okay, and some of them are, maybe not so okay. But if you find one, make sure you're looking very carefully at the company, you understand their mission statement, you understand their product line, and you're submitting a good idea to that company. All right, that's really simple to do. But realize these portals, we just don't see a lot of ideas get licensed through the portals. It just doesn't work. It's a way to kind of pacify you. It's a way for them to say they're open to product ideas. It just doesn't work. You really need to build relationships with companies. Now, some of these portals that you'll submit your idea to, and if they reject it, they're going to come back to you and start to solicit other types of services to you. They're going to hunt you down, they're going to track you down, and they're going to sell you something you probably don't need. So just be aware of those types of portals. Number two, I think some of these companies use a third party to review your product submission. A third party, meaning they've got someone out there claiming they're an expert and they're going to look at your product idea and give you their opinion. I'm not wild about third party people reviewing products. I'm just not. I think you need to get to the company. You need to get to someone within the company that works for the company and work with them. The reason why companies that use these third-party people really aren't serious. They don't license very much, and they're really trying to kind of keep you away from them. But that's why there's someone else that's reviewing it. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, that's number two. Trade shows. I want to talk about trade shows for a minute. I love trade shows. Don't get me wrong. Trade shows are fantastic, but I think you need to work a trade show. If you're trying to license ideas, work a trade show by walking the trade show, not by buying a booth and just hopefully someone's going to walk by and discover you. I just don't think that works. I think what you want to do, if you go to a trade show, get to know the industry, stop by a lot of companies that are looking for ideas, get to meet them face to face and build those relationships. But if someone's trying to sell you a booth at a trade show or invite you to be part of some pitching program, it doesn't really work that way, and I would avoid it at all costs. And I know that's probably not too popular with some people in the industry, but I'm just trying to give you the truth here. Okay. Also, when you're submitting ideas to companies and they have these submission agreements, read them very carefully. Some of them are fine, some of them are fair and balanced, and some of them are just completely awful, saying that anything you submit to us, we own. I saw one the other day that was so awful, I just wanted to chuckle. And someone was like, Steve, what do you think about this? Well, I don't think they're inventor friendly. I wouldn't sign it. I don't think they really want to work with you. So avoid those. All right. Now, well, here's the other thing I want to say about that. They're trying to protect themselves too from you. So read between the lines on it. Also, anybody that's out there that's giving you advice or wants to coach you or mentor you or whatever they want to do, just make sure they're current. Make sure what they're doing today really applies to you, because the industry is changing so quickly that if you're not current, if you've done something years ago, it doesn't really matter because the environment has changed. The way you pitch ideas, the companies you're reaching out to, identifying those right companies, what's required, all those type of things are constantly changing. Also realize every company is a little bit different in what they want. So if anybody's out there trying to give you advice on something they did 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, it's a little dated. So make sure they are current with the current information. The next thing I want to talk to is this free inventor kit. That's been around for 30 years. That sign up, you'll go to somebody's website and you have to give them all your information and they're going to give you this free inventor kit. I think that is the biggest red flag of them all. Avoid those companies that do that. That's an old technique just to capture your email. And that free inventor kit, trust me, it's not free because they got your email, and what they're going to show you is not going to be much. It's stuff that you can find on the internet anyway. They just want to get your email so they can hound you. Okay, I said it. If a company is not on social media, I would run. Most companies that are not on social media are avoiding social media because they have kind of, maybe they don't have a great track record and you're going to poke them in the eye. So if they're not on social media or they're on just a little bit, run from those companies because they have a bad track record. Okay, now you're watching this video and you've noticed on top of this video there's a lot of ads. Okay, a lot of companies run ads. They run Google ads. That's a good business for Google. Just be aware of the companies in the inventing space that are running ads. They run ads because there's not much they can do for you to find them because they don't do organic content. They're not, I don't think they're really truly helping you. So they run these ads and they spend a lot of money at it. So if anybody's running ads, just be careful. All right, kick the tires, type in their name, type in lawsuits, type in complaints, and do a very thorough search on them and make sure they're the real deal. But usually you don't have to run ads if you've got a great referral business, that people like your services, they come back to you because of the referral, so you don't have to run those ads. And by the way, those ads are really expensive. Okay, anybody that's selling fear, from patent attorneys to whoever, if they're selling fear that you have to do something quickly because someone's going to steal your idea, I think that's really a bad idea. And I think it's a bad selling technique. I don't believe in it. I think you should do your homework, take your time. But if someone's selling fear that you better act quick, someone's going to steal your idea, avoid them. All right. Yeah, there's also... There'll probably be we have a lot of free resources, you can take a look at it too, but those are absolutely free. There's nothing attached to it. Yes, I think a couple on our site that you have to give us your email. You just want to make sure you're going to do the right thing in case we hear a complaint. But also, there's going to be some other free resources out there that are just basically free resources. They're not really free resources. They're really just people trying to sell you services. So once again, do your homework and make sure they've got a good reputation and they can show you things that they have done recently. There you go. Things they have done recently. And always kick the tires on everybody. The last thing I want to talk about is if something sounds too good to be true, it is. This whole process is not easy. It's going to take some time. You're going to get a lot of rejection. But you have to do the work yourself. Anybody that claims they're going to do the work for you and they're going to make it easy for you, they think your idea is fantastic. Just give us some money and we'll do all the work for you. I just have never seen that really work. You have to do the work, and it's not that hard to do it, but you have to do it. And if anybody's going to promise they're going to do it for you, I just don't think it works that way. Also, yeah, I guess that's it, really. So anyway, this is Stephen Key. Thank you for watching these videos. I haven't really done a video like this of things that you should probably watch out for. All right, so it's an amazing time to be an inventor. There's a lot of companies that are looking for ideas, but do your homework first. Make sure they've got a good reputation. Make sure that those companies you're reaching out to have products that are selling and they have a great reputation. They don't have bad reviews. And make sure that they're on social media and it's someone you probably want to work with. So kick the tires, do your homework. This is Stephen Key. Subscribe down below, tell your friends, and keep on watching our channel. Thanks.